Hi everyone, today I'm in conversation with the team of Karthikeya 2, a film which has been creating a storm at the box office, particularly in the Hindi belt, and is giving tough competition to biggies such as Laal Singh Chaddha and Raksha Bandhan, both of which, mind you, are headlined by superstars Amir Khan and Akshay Kumar. So let us go straight to the team of Karthikeya 2 and know what their reaction is to this overwhelming response to their film. Hello, hi. Hi. So were you expecting such a response to the film?
Um, when I heard the story, when we were shooting the film, we knew it would be a good film. But yeah, audience has received it so well, and they have taken it to another level. So happy and grateful for that.
Nikhil?
Yeah. No, this is like really shocking because we have never expected the film to take off so big. And it started in 7 screens. Now we are showing it in about 2,500 screens, like from tomorrow Janmashtami. So this is such exciting news. And I think this film cannot be compared with anything else because this is a standalone film, which is an Indian film and it celebrates our Indian culture. So I'm so happy that this film needed to reach the maximum number of eyeballs. So we thought not just in Telugu, it should release in Malayalam, Hindi, everywhere. And when we are getting so much response, it's really mind-blowing, and I still have goosebumps thinking about this thing, when I talk about it. And here we are in Delhi today. We have about 200 shows from tomorrow here in Delhi, and all across like even small cities and big cities also like Patna, Junagadh, Jaipur, Udaipur, everywhere this film is like is being running houseful. So very exciting. I do believe that we look around for stories, but our Mahabharata, our Ramayana, and our Indian culture and Itihas has got so many stories. Many people do not know what exactly happened, after the avatar of Lord Sri Krishna ended. What happened to his legacy? People know about Mahabharata, people know about how he lived, they know about Vrindavan, they know about Mathura. But we took an unknown story, and today we showed the reality, what happened, and people are loving it, and people are, they're taking their kids, older people are coming along just to see about it. And tomorrow is Janmashtami, Sri Krishna Janmashtami, and I think people are going to like celebrate along with our film. So we're really looking forward to that.
Right. The plot, the subject of the film is on religious lines. Was there any fear of a backlash or, a call for a ban from Hindu outfits or, religious outfits?
See, we actually showed the reality, so we never had that fear because हम कुछ गलत नहीं कर रहे थे. We were doing nothing wrong, and we were showing the see. From day one, we've been having support from every Indian. So this does not belong to any religion, or we are talking about our Bharat, and we were talking about how Ramaraj used to exist from Europe to Indonesia, and we have talked about some really interesting points, especially about the sunken city of Dwarka, which exists down there. But many people do not talk about it.
About the ancestors, our ancestors. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about. See, the first part of Karthikeya was all about is God there or not. In part 2, we talk about what is God. So that we were never afraid.
And our basic motto is let people know, the next generation, that it's not mythology, it's our history. This is the basic motto of our film, of our team.
Let us ask the producer of the film how he is receiving. Like, the film is receiving such a response at the box office also, from 50 shows to 1500 plus shows in the Hindi circuit. How are you receiving this?
मेरे को आदत है चीज़ के बारे में. Already I knew this because from in Kashmir Files for the same case, people have owned the film. People are owning the film. So how people are owning, they are only increasing the shows. So I need to do that.
Right. Also, there are comparisons as to the success of the film. It is being compared to the Kashmir Files. How it basically Karthikeya 2 is being called a sleeper hit, just like the Kashmir Files.
Wow.
How do you look at these comparisons?
I think because of the producer of Kashmir Files, one of the producers of Kashmir Files being here, Abhishek Agarwal ji, that is why these comparisons are coming out. But I do believe very similar to Kashmir Files, which raised a very, very important point about a genocide which happened. And that was it provided justice to so many people. The same way, we are raising a point about truth about our Indian culture, which has not been talked about enough. And that is the reason why today people are flocking to the theatres to see how exactly we have portrayed this. And I think the director has done a great job in celebrating our Indian culture.
Also, on social media, there's this call for replacing Laal Singh Chaddha and Raksha Bandhan shows with Karthikeya 2 shows. You are on social media, you guys are on social media quite active. I'm sure you must have come across such reactions. How do you look at these reactions when you see them, And there's also prediction by the experts that the film might take over, the box office collections of the two biggies.
See, I do not talk about box office collections because that does not matter much. because the film reaching more number of people is important. So we are not comparing ourselves with any film, and I do believe that every film should be successful. And I'm happy that we are getting our space because, as I said earlier, we want this movie to reach to the maximum people because I think we're talking about a truth, as I said, and so I'm thankful to the audience, especially the Hindi-speaking audience, for accepting this film and promoting it themselves. When I see on social media, everybody's saying this is हमारा film है, हम promote करेंगे, इतना अच्छा film है, and it's not just about, as I said, it's just not about bhakti or some or religious lines. It's also about a very suspense, mystery. It's got thrills, it's got comedy, it's got beautiful heroine Anupama. What more do you need? So it's got all the elements which will keep you gripped and hooked to the theaters.
Anupama, how do you look at these comparisons with Laal Singh Chaddha and Raksha Bandhan?
I honestly, I just am happy that this film is working well. So that's all I have to say about it. There is I don't think there is a need of comparisons between any films. Movies are creative. It's an art. Basically, it's a creative medium, and then there is no comparison needed for any movie. So this has its space, and I'm sure the rest of the films has their own spaces.
Right. I also want to talk to you about, amid these boycott calls. So there's this whole boycott, cancel culture trend on social media. And there's also the North versus South debate that is going on. So what is your take on the entire issue?
I think with OTT coming in and all these years, there is a lot of development in the industry as such. I don't think there is any language barrier or there is nothing like South and North. It's just general cinema and people enjoy cinema. So that's how it should be taken. Yeah.
Right.
See, the thing is that first of all, there's no South and North. There's just one India.
Exactly.
So we have got Anupam Kher sir, who is from Mumbai and from Himachal actually, and we have Anupama who is from Malayalam, South, and I am from Hyderabad, which is the middle of India. So there is nothing. It's just Indian cinema, and I'm so happy that this barrier is being broken, and all films are getting an equal opportunity to reach the people. And I do believe trends come and go, but good films always last forever. And I think Karthikeya is one good film.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you.